Hello everybody, welcome to this week's vlog. I'm going to make this pretty simple and well, probably won't be quick. But anyways, one of our very own, Neutral, Martin, his youngest child of 6 months may have to have heart surgery. So if you noticed up on Discord, he has put up a bunch of games that he's trying to sell to raise money to kind of prepare to kind of anchor down bills and things like that, so he can deal with some of the bills that he's going to get from the doctor. Now, this operation isn't guaranteed, but you could see that there is a lot of stress and a lot of anxiety. The heart murmur that the child has is pretty much they're having a hard time figuring it out, and it just the only thing I can say is that, you know, we'll do anything that we can. We've offered to help in any way that we can, here on my side at least. And if he gets me an updated list, what I'll do is I'll make another video and run down what he has left, and also make it available to everybody out there to email me, and I'll make sure that it gets taken care of or forwarded to him. Especially if you're not part of the Discord. In times like this, when you're overwhelmed, and I always like to bring these type of things up, is well, I don't like to bring them up, but it's just the reality of what life is. You are going to go through some hard times, and life really hits hard, and I can see how much it's affecting him. And, you know, you just get to a point where you want to quit. And the one thing that I can leave you with is that quitting is the easiest thing in the world to get good at. Because once you quit something once, it's just real easy for it to just kind of roll over into other things. Once you accept quitting, and that's something that I can tell each and every one of you, don't do that. Don't ever accept it. I mean, listen, I'll be honest with you, we all go through struggles and things and have different things happen to us in life with jobs and stuff like that. But just quitting because, I don't want to work, or I don't want to do this. That's never a really good excuse. Maybe you're leaving one thing to go to another thing. That's really not quitting, that's improvement. But, you know, take the channel for instance. You know, there's plenty of times, there's so many really just not good people out in this business. I'll just spell it out. And plenty of times I felt like quitting that because of that. Or how much work this is. There's been times I felt like quitting for that. And, you know, this isn't about me, but the whole point is that you just have to have that mechanism inside that tells you, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to quit. I'm going to go forward, and I'm going to power through this. And that has to be taken into everyday life, I believe. You know, you have to give everything you have every single day. And Martin, you know, especially what I'm trying to say to you is that things are going to get tough. Things are going to get tougher. I know you're both scared. I know you're both terrified. And all I can tell you is just don't give up. Don't quit. Stay strong. Dig your feet in and see it through. Fight it through. Tomorrows are never guaranteed. Okay, that's one thing in life that I can tell you for sure. Tomorrow is never guaranteed, and enjoy each day. You know, I've been blessed where I've been around the world a few times, and seen so many different things, good and bad, indifferent, evil. You know, I've seen it all. And it's been a fantastic experience to live my life, to get to this point. It's never enough. It's never enough. And I think, you know, you guys out there that sit there and watch tons and tons of videos, or just don't leave your seats, you know, what are you watching me for? Get up, go experience how beautiful the world is. You just don't know how long you have. You don't know if you get a tomorrow. Go see things, go live things, go breathe, go experience how beautiful the world can be. And also get a taste of how tough it can be too. So it makes you appreciate that beauty even that much more. There are times in life you'll be tried and you'll be tested. And you have to come through it. But you have to be able to see the things. You have to be able to go out into the world and see how beautiful it is. So you understand why things are worth fighting for. Why things are worth pushing through. You know, every month I go through a very difficult time. And that's deciding where the patron money's going to go. And for me, it's one of the most agonizing things that you can do, because you can't help everybody. You know, you have this little bit of money and you go, okay, where does this go? Well, to somebody that money means something. To some charity that money means something. To some foundation that money means something. But when I'm sitting here and I have to look at all the things and all the people that I get emails from and things like that, and have to decide how to do certain things, it's very difficult and it's taxing. Because what if I make the wrong mistake? You know, we're going to help Martin once we find out exactly what's going on. And there's no, and it's not about the patron. It's just about somebody in our community. We're going to find a way to do something to do more and go above and beyond. You know, like I said, there's just so many times you could just give up and not fight back and just feel how much weight can be put upon you. And that's just what the world does. And you have to fight through it. And it's a hard thing. And it's never easy. And the road's full of bumps. And, you know, my thoughts and my prayers and everything that I believe as a person goes to my friend Neutral. And, you know, he works his butt off consistently. He's constantly working and trying to provide. And you know how much, you know, his family means to him. So if there's a way that we can help him, if you guys can just find a way to just reach out to him, either on Discord or on YouTube, send him a private message. And, you know, this is just one of those times that people need people. And that's why we built this community, so people can see things in life. People can... This isn't just about a bunch of plastic and cardboard. This is a channel that's been about so much more. And these are the things that I have screamed at the height of my... at the top of my lungs and on my tippy toes. That there's so much more. And every time I sit in front of a pile of miniatures that I have to paint for patron or something, and I'm just like, why do I do this? What am I doing? You know, and I have to try to fight through it. And then, you know, you're behind on things and you just feel like just throwing it all in. I don't. Because of situations and times like this when we need to come together. That's what this channel's about. This is times like this is what this channel is built on, and the basis and the strength of this channel. Not the latest release, not the coolest miniatures on the planet. You know, not the free stuff, not the trips and all the other things. It's about how we help each other. It's about how we make a difference in people's lives and each other's lives, and how we come together as a group. I don't think that gets seen enough. People try to imitate it and say, oh, hey, we're going to build this community. But they don't follow through because they don't understand what the concept is. This is the concept. this is what it's about. Listen, I'm not good at this. I can't even tell you who designed that. I can't tell you. Well, I know Frank designed that one. Just, just in case you guys wanted to know, because I've met him a few times. But there's a lot of games that I just don't know enough about. And people go to me all the time, what do you think of this game? I go, I don't even know what was out there. I play games. I paint miniatures. And I invite you into my home. It's as simple as it goes, and we help people. And this is a time when not just for neutral, but anybody that is suffering or having problems, we're coming into the holiday season. It's time for us to gear up and make a difference. And we're very, very good at that. So we need to just keep fighting along. These aren't faceless people to me. It's not, hey, look what I did. It's, look what we can do. And that is most important. So, neutral, do not give up. Do not let this beat you down. We're here. There are people here that are here to talk to you, to help you. I wrote you a letter. But, again, that's what I'm here for. NovaPrime860@hotmail.com. If you're having a tough time, if you want to talk to somebody, I usually find time, okay? I do not answer the same day. Sometimes I do. But other times, maybe it takes me a few days. I work a day job, then I come here and do this all evening. And then, I have to deal with my family life as well. And that's not always easy. But we get where we have to do. All right. I think I've said it all. We're going to keep on plowing away. I think we've been doing very, very well over the last couple of months of just being consistent. And that's what was the main objective of this year, was to get back to being consistent and being an open book and just getting things, learning and growing things and changing things and making things for the better so we can do a better job than we did last year. We've only been around for 3 years. Okay, so the next 3 years, I'm really curious to see what we do, how we do it, and how we can get better at it, and continue to keep our mission statement, and that is to bring people together and help them. Until next time, it is your very old friend, Rob. We will see you soon.